15%, you know, intro within those last 2 weeks. And I've only got 100 of those bars. Normally we have 11 or 12 or 1,500. I have 100 bars. I suspect it's already under 100 bars. Yeah. I have 30 or 40 of the 10-ounce bars, something like that, and a couple hundred of the 1-ounce bars is in that Morgan design. Now,
that will be coming up in just a little bit.
Speaking of silver, and I don't have it, usually I have a lot of these. You know, usually we have a bunch of these. Usually we are, you know, I sell thousands and thousands and thousands of these silver Kennedys. What we have, I've got 200 rolls is all that I have.
Oh my goodness.
In a primetime show, we'll sell about 2,000 rolls. This was all I was able to get. Once again, I mean, the theme here is going to be silver. And the fact that if you, over the last 2 weeks, silver went boom, I mean, it just went straight up about 15%. It's pulled back a tiny little bit, but it's still way up there, is what it has. But this is the same exact price that I had 2 weeks ago. And that's why I have so few. This is what I had in the warehouse. If I go out in the marketplace today to reflect the current price of silver, my price on this is probably $89.95, $99.95, something along that. Now, what these are is they made the Kennedys in silver until 1970, is what they have. And as you can see, they don't have that telltale copper line that's in them. So these are the last of the silver Kennedys. And if you'll notice, the big thing is not only do you get the silver value of these coins, but you get them in brilliant uncirculated condition as well. Gorgeous. And so what you're doing is, in essence, getting that numismatic value at no additional cost or no additional charge is really what it comes down to. Because if you look at the nationally advertised catalog, and I'll grab it here in a second, these coins run, and because there's various dates on these right here, and you can hear them in terms of silver. There's various dates. They run in terms of the value. The lowest price one is $19.50, and they run from $19.50 to about $31 a piece for these particular coins. So what's happening out there is this is, from a numismatic standpoint, $195 for these 10 coins at the minimum, if you would purchase them coin by coin. What I have here is the 10 coins, and once again, brilliant uncirculated. As you can see here, you get 10 of them in that original brilliant uncirculated condition. You know, every single one of these, either 50 years old or close to 50 years old, is going to be every one of these. And you get 10 of them just like this, brilliant uncirculated, for $79.95. The key, I've only got about 200 to go around.
That's unbelievable. And we put it on 2 flex of $39 so you can get them home. I know a lot of you like to pick up multiples. When we have the roll of 10, and this is really our final quantity in this. So this is a great opportunity to be able to get that. As Mike said, in the nationally advertised catalog, each one, the minimum that each one, and you're getting 10, is $19.95. So you can do the math on that. That's the minimum value, numismatic value is nearly $200.
Yeah, $31.50, $19.50, $19.50, $19.50, and $19.50.
Wow.
That's the low end there, okay? If you buy them individually. Now the thing is most people, of course, buy them individually because so few people are going to offer you 10, particularly for $79.95. And like I said, I keep doing this because you can hear the silver. It sounds different. Silver sounds different when you see like that. These were made, you know, basically 50 years ago. They're a half century old. And so the other great thing about this is, and $79.95 is relatively, you know, it's getting closer to just the silver value of these coins. That numismatic value, that $19.50, that's what you're kind of getting. That's kind of the bonus. That's kind of the extra thing. That's the extra part. That's the cool part of this that you're going to see right there. And like I said, and I keep doing this because people always ask, Mike, why do you always kind of turn the coins like that? And the reason is pretty simple. The reason is when a coin is struck and it's blank, okay, it's called a planchet. And when the die strikes the coin and it fills the voids of the die to create the design, it creates flow lines. In other words, the metal kind of flows into the die. And those flow lines reflect light in a very specific way, and that's called luster. It looks like the spokes of a wheel. And that's why when I take this and I turn those coins, that's what I want to show you, is so all my experience experienced numismatists out there, when they see that it looks like the spokes of a wheel turning around and around, that's what they're looking for. That's why I continue to do that. They go, okay, they automatically know that that's an uncirculated coin, is what it comes down
because
to.
Because it wears off in circulation. That
well, actually, just by touching it, the oils in my fingers actually begin to degrade the because those are microscopic, and the oil fills in and starts to literally kind of degrade the coin. Now, we had over 200 of these. We're well under 200. I got 192 is what we're showing left, but I've got, you know, about half that many people on the phone. Now, here's what happens is many people are buying multiples on these, because these are the silver Kennedys that you see right there. And the cameraman, I'm sorry that I keep taking them out of focus. But what happens is I'm turning them so I can show you that luster on the coins. That's important. That's a significant part of the value of these coins, is the fact that they are brilliant uncirculated, and that numismatic value is what is a minimum of $19. In other words, the collectible value from the fact that it's a silver Kennedy $half from a half a century ago. So that's very important to the value and collectability and desirability of this particular set. And what has happened is once again, and I want to reiterate this, it's going to be a theme of the show both tonight and in the primetime show tonight. Silver 2 weeks ago it's up 15–20% in the last 2 weeks. Okay, basically in the last 2 weeks. I'm holding my price for all of the stock that I have. The stuff I have in stock is ultimately what it comes down to. I'm trying to hold out. I don't know if silver will go back down. I can continue to honor these prices, but if it stays where it is or goes up, my prices absolutely, positively, unfortunately, are going to have to increase. I've really got no choice. And that's why instead of having 1,000 or 1,500 or 2,000 of these rolls, as I normally do to sell in prime time, I have 200. So they're only going to be aired in this show. They're only going to be aired in our overnight segment that we're having right now, 2 a.m. Eastern is what that is. So it is a unique opportunity for those of you that are in our watching this show right now to be able to pick up this this Kennedy roll, this 10 coins, brilliant uncirculated, silver, like I said, selling them much closer to the silver value than the numismatic value, which is kind of the key to this and why they are always so phenomenally popular.
Absolutely. Well, once silver, went up so crazy, and everybody else's prices went up, people found HSN and realized, wait a second, they didn't raise their prices. This is the time to get it. And it's also the time to get it because we put it on 2 flex. We've divided into interest-free payments, $39 to be able to get yours home. And that's why, if you're getting 1 roll, get 2 rolls. You're going to save on shipping and handling as well. You're only paying full price shipping and handling on your very first, and then you buy more and save on shipping and handling for all coins all day long. So beautiful. I love when you explain too about the
luster.
Luster, thank you.
Yeah.
I was going to say shine. I know it's not
that's
shine.
an important part. I take that for granted.
I know it's beautiful, but then now I know what I'm looking at.
Right, and what that is you're looking at those flow lines. So, by this, I've already started to destroy this coin by doing that. But, so the coins you get won't be like that, okay? The coins that you get are going to be like that. And none of those telltale. Now, if you get a Kennedy $half, they'll have that little copper line. They're clad. They have no silver in them whatsoever. They stopped having silver almost 50 years ago, and that's what you get. 10 brilliant uncirculated silver Kennedy $half that you're going to have there. And like I said, $7.99 a piece, not $19.50 or $31.50, but $7.99 going to come with the little plastic roll there as well. And so by the time you put all that together, great opportunity to own a historic United States government issue, a very historic government United States issue coin at much closer to its intrinsic value. As a matter of fact, 20% closer to its intrinsic value now than it was about 2 weeks ago. That's why I'm proud to have being able to have some in stock. And the fact is even though silver has gone up, everybody else in the world raises their price. Look, if we bought it at the old price, you can buy it at the old price, and that's exactly what your opportunity is right here.
Because you're getting 10 too, it's a great, you could split them up and give them as gifts to grandchildren or great-grandchildren. My kids are always saying, Mom, I have a coin, this one's worth $20. And I'm like, have you had your fingers all over? You've touched it. It's not uncirculated. But these are uncirculated, so they have that numismatic value. For $7.99, you're giving somebody a $19.50 gift that just gets, it just gets more and more rare with every year. So great value at $39 to get that home. A lot of you on the phone, I go straight to hsn.com to be sure to get yours. All right, we are going to